going on, y'all? There was a lady that called me a conspiracy theorist because I questioned literally everything. Now, I went to an auction. Now, there was so-called investors buying up all the properties in my community, running the prices up from the average person to buy these properties. But they're not rehabbing those properties. Investors invest to make money. So if you buy a house for $20,000, that means you got $20,000 to fix it up. So if you're an investor, you're trying to sell that property or rent it out right away so you can make money on your investment. Investors mean you're trying to make money. But they just bought up all the houses in my community and they're not touching them. They're leaving them to rot. How does that destroy my community? I just bought a house in this community. So the house down the street, they just bought it at the auction. They're just letting it sit and rot. So now my house isn't worth what it's supposed to be worth because that house is sitting and rot. I can't sell my house at $150,000 when there's a house on the block for $10,000. That means if I can't sell my house, I gotta Section 8 it or rent or sell it at a dirt low price. That means the entire South Side is like, ooh, wait a minute. There's some houses out there for super cheap. And then why are they trying to take Rich South, Rich Central, and Rich East high schools and take it to Frankfurt? I tell you why. Because they're going to charge them $200 million. Frankfurt will get an extra $200 million to bus Rich East students to Frankfurt. Their property value goes up. Our property value goes down. So that means if you're trying to sell a house, understand how they can destroy your community with the schools. So if I'm an appraiser and I come into your house, first thing I want to know is what school district are you in? Where's the school in your community? Park Forest. Oh, you don't have a school? You can't sell your house at $100,000. You don't have a school. I give you $50,000. Then you upside down in your payment. So now what do you got to do? You got to Section 8 it or let it go. So now Park Forest is going to be Ford Heights. It's going to be abandoned house, abandoned house, abandoned house. Section 8, Section 8, abandoned. Section 8, Section 8. Because if you live in that area, now you got all the South Side on your block now. Or abandoned house. So now you trying to get out. So now you're trying to sell your house. But you owe more than you can sell it for. Easy sabotage. I question everything. Now, is that what's going on? I don't know. But I'm very leery. They tried that in my community. Tried to take the school and send it to their community. And we wasn't having no parts of it. And we was able to save that school and keep it in my community. Oh, but they tried it. They definitely tried to take that school. So that's one of the ways they can destroy a thriving community. Is to put have them teach our children. None of us, and even in our own communities, teach at the schools in our communities. So we're not teaching our kids. So we don't know who's the teachers. I believe it's the teachers that fail these students. In Rich Central, those are thriving two-parent household, $2 million houses, all of them almost, in that district. In Olympia Fields and Flossmoor, over in those areas, they go to Central, Rich Central. They all had two-parent households, and they all make an average of six-figure salaries. And you mean to tell me that their schools are failing? How? But we're not teaching them. Nobody from that area teaches in that school. None of the best teachers teach in that school. So they send out from outside the community to come teach in our community. And I remember high schools and horrible teachers and teachers that just didn't care and couldn't relate to the students in that school. And they just let it go. So now when your school get a horrible rating of 1 or 2, now people don't want to move in your community. Now instantly your property value just went from $100,000 to $20,000 because the school rating is low. We so busy renting and buying Jordans and flossing and going on vacation, we're not even at that point to where we can understand about property value. We still, 90% of us still renting. So we ain't even got that far. We don't even know how our communities are diminishing right in front of our eyes, and we don't even see how it's done or where it came from. We need to stop buying Jordans for kids. We need to stop buying all this money flossing on cars, clothes, and jewelry, trying to look rich than actually be rich. Save your money to invest it. Save it. This is not rocket science. Save your money, put it up, invest your money. Anyway, go to My Life of the Shy's YouTube channel, like, subscribe, share. Peace.